OMG, you will not believe what just went down. Face screaming in fear. Chrisean just shook the internet to its core, and Blueface, well, let's just say, he did not see this coming. Fans have been on edge for weeks, speculating, arguing, and waiting for answers about Junior's paternity, but no one expected this level of drama. Picture this, a shocking revelation, a DNA test, and Blueface losing it completely in front of the world. The betrayal? Absolutely gut-wrenching. The hypocrisy? Off the charts. People have been talking about their messy relationship for months, late-night fights, public call-outs, and endless rumors, but nothing prepared anyone for this bombshell. Chrisean, calm and confident, drops the truth like a lightning strike, leaving Blueface reeling. Social media exploded immediately, fans divided, memes flying everywhere. Everyone's asking the same question. How could this happen? Who really knew, and who was playing who all along? And here's the kicker, this scandal is far from over. We're just scratching the surface. And the real story? It's darker, messier, and far more explosive than anyone imagined. Stick around, because this drama is about to get even crazier. Fire. Alright fam, let's dive deeper into this explosive story. Face screaming in fear at the center of this drama are Chrisean and Blueface, two names that have become synonymous with controversy, celebrity feuds, and jaw-dropping gossip. First, let's talk about Chrisean. She's known for her bold personality, no-holds-barred attitude, and willingness to speak her mind, whether it's on social media or in public appearances. Over the years, she's built a reputation as a fearless woman who doesn't shy away from conflict. Her fans love her for being unapologetically real, but her critics often label her as dramatic and unpredictable. Chrisean has also been very transparent about her personal life online, posting everything from heartfelt moments to heated arguments. This transparency makes her the perfect storm for a scandal like this because the world always knows what she's thinking, or at least what she wants them to see. Now, let's move to Blueface, a rapper whose career skyrocketed with hits like Thoshiana, earning him fame and a reputation for being unapologetically controversial. Blueface is often seen as a flashy, confident, sometimes reckless celebrity, known for flaunting his wealth, dropping bold statements, and navigating the music industry with a mix of charm and bravado. Publicly, he portrays a cool, untouchable persona, but behind the camera, insiders have hinted at tensions, emotional struggles, and complicated relationships, especially when it comes to Chrisean and his child, Junior. Before this scandal erupted, their relationship was already full of ups and downs. They've had highly publicized arguments, reconciliations, and even cryptic social media posts that hinted at friction. Fans remember when Chrisean posted a series of Instagram stories calling out someone for betrayal, only to delete them hours later. Blueface, on the other hand, has tweeted vague statements that seem defensive, like, "I don't play games when it comes to my family," leaving fans scratching their heads and speculating. Every post, every appearance seemed like a breadcrumb leading to something bigger, and now it's exploded into full-blown drama. The scandal we're talking about involves Junior, Blueface's child, or at least the child he's publicly believed to be his. DNA tests have now revealed what many were whispering about behind closed doors. Blueface is not Junior's biological father. Flushed-faced, the implications are huge, not just for their personal lives, but for their public images. Chrisean, who has always projected confidence and control, dropped this revelation like a bombshell on social media. Her posts were deliberate, confident, and unshakable, signaling that she was ready for the world to know the truth. Meanwhile, Blueface's response, or rather, his loss of composure, was caught almost immediately. Clips circulated online of him reacting with anger, frustration, and shock, proving that this revelation hit harder than anyone expected. Social media went absolutely wild. Fans were divided. Some supported Chrisean, praising her bravery, while others rallied behind Blueface, questioning the timing and motives. Memes, reaction videos, and heated Twitter threads appeared within minutes, turning this into a viral phenomenon overnight. Even celebrity insiders weighed in. One anonymous source said, Chrisean has always been sharp and strategic. She knew the test results would make headlines, and she played it perfectly. Blueface, not so much. He wasn't ready for the blowback. Meanwhile, previous appearances of the couple, interviews, red carpet moments, and live performances are being revisited by fans, analyzing every interaction for signs of tension, secrecy, or hidden drama. It's like the internet is turning into a detective agency overnight, piecing together clues from months, even years, of public behavior. And this isn't just a family issue, it's a PR nightmare. Both Chrisean and Blueface have brands, careers, and reputations at stake. Every post, every reaction, every viral clip could have serious consequences for how the public sees them. What's fascinating is that Chrisean seems to be leaning into it, using the scandal to assert control, while Blueface appears to be struggling to maintain composure and credibility. The dynamic is tense, raw, and undeniably compelling. So far, the world has only seen the tip of the iceberg. The DNA reveal has set the stage, but there's much more beneath the surface. Conflicting narratives, emotional fallout, and potential new twists. This isn't just about paternity, it's about trust, betrayal, and the messy intersection of private life and public persona. And with both Chrisean and Blueface being masters of the social media game, the next chapter is bound to be even more shocking. Alright fam, now let's break down the timeline leading up to this shocking scandal, because the drama didn't appear out of nowhere. It's been building for months, one tense moment at a time. Face screaming in fear. It all started with subtle hints on social media. Fans first noticed Chrisean Rock posting cryptic messages about loyalty, betrayal, and truth. One viral Instagram story read, "Some truths are hard to hear, but they set you free." At the time, nobody knew she was hinting at something this explosive, but in retrospect, these posts were the first breadcrumbs of what was coming. Meanwhile, Blueface was flaunting his usual confident persona, posting flashy videos with Junior, laughing, and acting as if everything was normal. But behind the scenes, sources say tension was simmering. Friends close to the couple revealed that private arguments about trust and honesty were becoming more frequent and intense. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, the rumor mill went into overdrive when Chrisean hinted on social media that a life-changing revelation was imminent. Fans immediately speculated, was this about money, fame, or something even more personal? Then came the shocking moment everyone had been waiting for, the DNA test results. Chrisean dropped the news publicly, confirming that Blueface is not Junior's biological father. Collision. The fallout was instant. Blueface reaction? Explosive. Clips surfaced online showing him pacing, yelling, and visibly struggling to process the revelation. One leaked audio snippet even had him saying, "This can't be real, there's no way." Social media erupted. Fans flooded Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram with reactions, some defending Chrisean for revealing the truth, others accusing her of orchestrating a public humiliation. Memes, reaction videos, and dramatic commentary took over every platform. Public figures and commentators quickly jumped in, adding fuel to the fire. A popular influencer tweeted, "This is messy and we love it." Blueface thought he knew the story, but Chrisean just rewrote the narrative. Another commentator said, "The boldness, the confidence. Chrisean is playing chess while Blueface is playing checkers." The combination of betrayal, public scrutiny, and social media chaos turned the story into a cultural moment overnight. But the betrayal isn't just about biology, it's personal, emotional, and moral. Fans began dissecting every moment of Blueface and Chrisean's relationship. There were clips of him speaking about fatherhood, promises made on live streams, and even moments where he publicly celebrated Junior's milestones. All of these now took on a new light. Was it love, habit, or ignorance? Meanwhile, Chrisean's calm and collected revelation painted her as in control, highlighting a stark contrast in emotional intelligence and public perception. Behind the scenes, sources claim there were tense confrontations before the public reveal. Allegedly, Chrisean confronted Blueface privately, giving him the chance to react before going public. According to insiders, he begged her to keep it quiet, to think it through. But she said it was time for the truth to come out, no matter what. This paints a picture of a dramatic showdown, trust broken, emotions raw, and egos clashing. Fans have taken sides, turning the scandal into a full-blown online war. Some praise Chrisean for bravery and transparency, calling her a queen of honesty. Others sympathize with Blueface, calling the public reveal cruel and questioning the timing. The clash of narratives, truth versus perception, betrayal versus loyalty, keeps the drama electric and the audience emotionally invested. Adding to the suspense, there are hints that this story isn't finished. Rumors suggest additional messages, videos, or even legal moves may surface, which could completely flip public opinion. Social media sleuths are combing through every post, interview, and public appearance for clues, because in a story this explosive, every detail counts. And let's not forget the emotional weight. This scandal isn't just headlines, it's deeply personal for everyone involved. Blueface's reaction shows a mix of anger, confusion, and heartbreak. Chrisean's controlled composure signals resilience, strategy, and perhaps a sense of vindication. For fans, it's a roller coaster. Suspense, shock, and raw emotion all rolled into one, leaving everyone glued to every update, tweet, and clip. So far, we've only scratched the surface of betrayal, drama, and emotional tension. The timeline of events, from cryptic posts, private confrontations, public reactions, to viral clips, paints a picture of a scandal that's as much about personal betrayal as it is about public spectacle. And if you think this is the end, trust me, the next twist could make everything we've seen so far look like child's play. Flushed face. Alright fam, now that the shocking DNA reveal has dropped, the fallout is absolutely explosive. Face screaming in fear. This isn't just a headline, it's a full-blown emotional and public disaster for everyone involved. Blueface, who has always portrayed himself as a confident, untouchable celebrity, suddenly finds himself facing scrutiny from every angle. Public perception matters in the world of celebrity, and nothing erodes an image faster than betrayal and controversy. Immediately after Chrisean Rock shared the DNA results, the online world exploded. Fans flooded social media, calling out Blueface for what they perceived as hypocrisy. After all, he had publicly presented himself as Junior's father, celebrating milestones, posting videos, and promising love and protection. To now find out he isn't the biological father? That contrast between public image and private reality created an uproar. Memes highlighting the stark difference between Blueface's confident posts and his shocked reaction went viral instantly. One viral TikTok even stitched his celebratory fatherhood videos with Chrisean's calm DNA reveal, showing the emotional irony of the situation. The emotional stakes are off the charts. Blueface's friends and family reportedly expressed concern behind the scenes, trying to mediate, but even private interventions couldn't stop the chaos. Sources claim Blueface was pacing, arguing, and repeatedly asking questions that couldn't be answered. How? Why? This doesn't make sense. This meltdown not only demonstrates personal shock but also highlights the deep emotional vulnerability hidden behind his public persona. The man fans thought was unbothered suddenly seems fragile, human, and exposed. Chrisean Rock, on the other hand, has shown remarkable composure. Her public statements, ranging from Instagram posts to interviews, emphasize honesty, transparency, and empowerment. She framed the DNA revelation not as an attack, but as a reclaiming of truth, highlighting the moral contrast between her actions and Blueface's previous displays of fatherhood. Some fans praised her for courage, noting that in a world where celebrity lies are common, she actually chose integrity over convenience. Others, however, questioned the timing, accusing her of maximizing clout. Either way, the emotional and moral stakes are undeniable. On the social front, reactions from other celebrities and commentators poured in. A prominent influencer tweeted, "We've seen fathers celebrate children without being there, but this is next level." Chrisean just proved transparency image. Another public figure weighed in. "It's wild how someone can look confident on camera and be completely blindsided in private." These statements amplified the scandal, further blurring the line between personal tragedy and public spectacle. The fallout isn't only emotional, it has tangible consequences. Legal experts began speculating about child support, parental rights, and custody implications. Could Blueface contest the DNA results? Would this affect any existing agreements regarding Junior? Rumors began circulating that lawyers are now involved, and sources hint at behind-the-scenes negotiations already in motion. This is the part of celebrity drama where personal betrayal intersects with legal realities, and fans are hooked because the stakes are real and consequential. And then there's the family tension. Friends close to Chrisean said she felt conflicted but determined, balancing emotional responsibility with a desire to be honest publicly. Blueface's inner circle reportedly tried to advise him to keep calm, but the intensity of social media scrutiny made this impossible. Every post, every reaction video, and every comment section became a pressure cooker, amplifying the emotional chaos of the scandal. What makes this story even more gripping is the hypocrisy exposed. Blueface's public persona, an unbothered, confident father figure, is directly contradicted by private realities. His meltdown highlights the vulnerability behind the bravado, while Chrisean's calm and calculated reveal shows emotional resilience. The moral stakes are intertwined with public perception: honesty versus image, transparency versus projection, truth versus performance. This is what makes the scandal so addictive. It's messy, real, and deeply human, even in the world of celebrity spectacle. Finally, the timeline of events underscores the drama. From cryptic social media hints, private confrontations, the viral DNA reveal, to public meltdown, every moment escalated the scandal, turning what could have been a private issue into a global talking point. Fans and commentators continue to dissect each clip, analyze each post, and predict the next twist, keeping the story alive and attention locked. In the end, this isn't just gossip. It's a masterclass in celebrity betrayal, public perception, and emotional stakes. Blueface's carefully curated image has taken a massive hit, while Chrisean Rock has asserted control, highlighting the dramatic tension between truth, power, and persona. And with more updates expected, the fallout is far from over. Flushed face. Wow. Fam, what a roller coaster this has been. Face screaming in fear from Chrisean Rock's bold and shocking DNA reveal to Blueface's explosive meltdown. The drama has hit every emotional high point. Betrayal, hypocrisy, and public chaos have collided in a way that has left fans shocked, divided, and completely glued to the story. We've seen the calm confidence of Chrisean stand in stark contrast to Blueface's raw, unfiltered reaction, and honestly, it's a masterclass in celebrity scandal and emotional intensity. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think? Did Blueface truly deserve this revelation? Or should Chrisean have handled it privately? Was this a moment of empowerment? Or was it too public and dramatic? If you were in Blueface's shoes, how would you have reacted? And for Chrisean, was this bold honesty or a calculated move to reclaim control and attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments because the fan debate is just getting started. And here's the kicker. This story isn't over. Rumors about legal fallout, family drama, and potential social media revelations continue to swirl. Could there be more surprises coming? Is someone else ready to step into the spotlight with a shocking twist? We'll be watching closely, and you better believe the next updates could completely flip this narrative on its head. Fire. So don't miss a second of this drama. Hit that like button if you're hooked, share this video with friends who live for celebrity gossip, and subscribe to stay up to date on the next shocking chapter. Trust me, you don't want to be the last to know when the next bombshell drops. The story of Chrisean Rock, Blueface, and Junior is far from finished, and we'll be bringing every juicy detail straight to you.